Hello, and welcome back to another Magic Rose Circle. We're excited to have you here today with us, and today's circle is around feeling trapped, perhaps in your tower, in a well. You've built up walls around you, and you might not even know they're there, but how can we open that door, release ourselves from our cage that we've built around us? So that's what today's circle is about. So to join us for the circle only this evening. Join the membership of the circle and say, I sit in the circle for tonight. Take your shoes off, socks off. It's good to sit bare feet if you can. If you can't, that's fine, okay. And if you brought a candle with you, then light that candle, and a crystal, you can put that in front of you to share with the circle. But if you haven't got these items, put a symbol, something that's important in front of you, or you can visualize the symbol or the item. So welcome. We're so happy to have you here with us today. And we're going to start today's circle with the story of the girl that is stuck in the tower. So I just want you to take a deep breath in, that's it. Through your nose, hold and release. Continue to breathe. Close your eyes if you wish, and we will begin. So, there was once a girl who lived in a tower. She did not know how she had come to be there. She was just there. The walls around the tower were high, made of smooth, pale stone, with no door, just a window, but the window was too high for her to reach. However, she could see out. She could see the world going past her. She could see the rivers flowing, the clouds floating in the sky, the creatures in the forest, and the world flowing by. A story untold and unknown to her. But the walls of the tower continued to whisper, "You are safe here. The world is wild. It is scary. For you, this is where you belong." And so she stayed. And after a while, the voices disappeared. The whispers of the walls disappeared, but there was just knowing that that was where she was supposed to be. To stay safe, to remain safe, that was where she was supposed to be. She did not cry, she did not scream. She just stayed. She just stayed. She did not know how long she'd been there, or even how she got there. She was just there. She just knew it was where she was supposed to be. And even after a while, the walls of the tower became invisible to her, to the extent that she didn't even know she had walls around her. Then one day, a beautiful bird appeared in the tower. She was surprised. Where had that bird come from? it was so beautiful. It was a golden bird with feathers like fire glowing. She had never seen anything so beautiful. The bird smiled at her with knowing eyes and said, "The door is unlocked." "What?" she said. The bird said again, "The door is unlocked. It was never locked." She was amazed and confused. What did the bird mean? The bird had a beautiful golden feather in its beak, and it put it at her feet, and then it flew away. She picked the feather up. Oh, it was almost like the feather was alive. It was gold, it was pulsing in her finger, but it was also beautiful and soft as feathers are. And then, as she held the feather in her hand, a memory occurred. She remembered that she was in the tower. She'd seen herself entering the tower and building the walls and whispering to herself, "The world is too much for you. Stay here. It is safe." And then from that moment she realised that she was the person that had built the towers. She had built the smooth walls that were hard to climb. She had made the door invisible, so she could not see there was an entrance. She started to feel round the smooth walls, and suddenly she found a door. She pushed it, and for the first time in a long time, she stepped outside. But she kept the feather. She knew she would need it. She knew that she would meet other people that were trapped in their tower. And then she would lay the feather at their feet and whisper, "The door is unlocked. It was always unlocked." So there we go. That's the story of the girl in the tower. And it makes you think, what's your tower? What doors have you locked to keep you safe? You know, I remember discovering when I was locked away, but it wasn't a tower. I suddenly realised that I was at the bottom of the well, and I had not known that I was there. And I visualised myself sort of, my arms are wrapped around me, looking down, to hugging myself to keep myself safe, and looking downwards, so I did not realise that I was at the bottom of a well. And when I looked up, and when I realised, I looked up, and I knew that I had to come out of that well. And our brain wants to keep us safe, and when we're growing up, you know, some of us are growing up in families that can be quite scary, and the world can feel quite scary, and we want to keep ourselves safe. And in these situations we can build walls without even knowing it, build those walls to protect us. And though those walls keep us safe, we're locked in a cage, we're locked in a world where we can't see the full beauty of life. And to truly live a life, you need to be able to experience the full beauty of life, even if at times that makes you feel unsafe. You need to step out and experience life, because that's what you're here for. That's what we're all here for. So step out of those doors and experience life. Now, I want you to think about what's your tower, what's one of your towers or well that you're stuck in, what's keeping you locked inside. So just think about that. And then we're going to release that into the circle. We're all going to release our wells or our towers into the circle. That's it. Release them and put them into the circle. Okay, and now think about your golden feather. What golden feather have you ever had that's made you realise that you were in a tower and helped you to unlock it? Could that golden feather unlock this tower? Or could it unlock someone else's? Like the girl in the tower that she kept hers. So now, I want you to, if you may not have one, if you have a special golden flower, golden feather, it could be a flower as well, it could be a stone, it could be a teddy, it could be anything. Release that into the circle to share with others, because it may help them unlock their door. Okay, I just want you to continue to breathe and soak in the spirit of the circle. We're all here together and we're all safe here together, sharing our golden feathers, sharing our towers so we can find the door to unlock them. As it continue to breathe. Now, can you see the door? Can you see the door in front of you? See that door, see yourself opening the door. Feel your hand turning the doorknob or pushing the door. And then it opens. Tonight, we have opened the door. And say to yourself, the door was never locked. I walk through it now. I am ready. And take this affirmation with you. The door was never locked. I walk through it now. And I am ready to truly experience life. And this is your first step through the door. This is your first step on your journey to truly experience life. And find your other towers, your other wells that needs doors unopening. And once all our doors are unopened, all our parts, all of us is together and open, that is where we truly experience life. Thank you, love and blessings, for being with us in the circle today. We send love to you and healing. And until next time, goodbye and God bless.